Please stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the council meeting to order for March 9th. The first order of business is roll call, please.
Mayor Earl Franklin,
Present.
Chris Bott,
Here.
Ryan Hyde,
Here.
Logan, here, Matt Cutter,
Here.
David Sissy.
Here. Next up, we'll have our approval of the minutes of our February 23rd session.
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept the minutes from our February 23rd session. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Any citizen comments this evening? Okay. Unfinished business, we have none. New business, Martha Reedy will talk about the Marshmallow Festival.
Already, right? Hang on a second, I need to do some stuff. So. Don't get ahead of me. The first thing, can you hear me if I talk out here, or do you want me to wait till I go over there? Did I need to do this before I start? Then it's going to be for. Okay. So the first thing I want you to look at is this Datify report. So since we don't have a fence around the festival grounds, and we don't charge admission, and we don't charge a parking fee, we were lucky enough for the Noble County Visitor CPB, so Visit Noble County, they actually have a Datify database that they pay for. So this is like a geofencing type of thing. I talked about it last year when I came. So this report is from last year's festival. And if you go to the second page, it actually got the geofencing for the festival on Friday night, and then Monday, Tuesday, or Saturday, Sunday, and Monday down here in town. And it was estimated that there was between approximately 25,000 to 36,000 people that came to the festival. So if you attended the festival all 4 days, it counted you 4 times. And how we got that data is from your cell phone. That's how they got that data. And so they use cell phone data to geofence around the festival grounds. Now they estimated that those 30-some thousand people spent between $1 million and $1.6 million those 4 days here in Ligonier. And that's the data that they collect off your phone. So there's a lot of information in your phones that folks put in their phones that this geofencing can collect. So that money that they spent was spent on clothing, accessories, fast food restaurants, and general services. So it wasn't that they spent that at the festival, they spent it in Ligonier's economy. So I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that we're bringing in all kinds of people to Ligonier that are spending money in Ligonier those 4 days. If you look at the page with the graphs, this is the kind of data that we're collecting. We're collecting what kind of visitors we're having. Of course, 88% is local people. And then the rest come from outside of, they're over 30 miles that visitors that come into Ligonier. We have about 95% that are in-state, and then there's another 5% that come from out-of-state. Demographics, who are our attendees? If you see that, the age, mostly it's gonna be between, I think our biggest one was the 31% are the 45 to 64 age group. And that's probably right, because those are probably families that are coming with their kids, and then we also collect income. We can track the income of these families that are coming. And if you can see, 41% of those that are attending the festival are making 50,000 or less. Which is why I tell our festival committee that we need to get more sponsors, because the more events and things that we can do free for our families, the better it is for our families, because you know, we know there's families out here that are coming to the festival that are making less than $50,000. They can't afford to spend 4 days at the festival and spending money. So that's why we provide a lot of the kids' activities for free, and we get sponsors to sponsor those events, because we don't want to hit the parents' pocketbook so heavily. So basically, the only thing that people pay for is the food they buy from the vendors, the merchandise they buy from the vendors, and then the rides. And the rides is what we make, is what the festival committee makes money on. We probably make about between $10,000 and $12,000 off the rides, and that's the income that we make. The rest of the income, which comes from vendors and other small things that we do, that pays for our performers. So that's why we always go out and look for sponsors, or I look for grants that we can use to offset the cost to pay for all of our events, because we are trying to do this as inexpensive as possible, but we have to have things for people to do while they're here. But we're bringing in 30-some thousand people, so that's a good thing. Our festival is the biggest in the county. It's 4 days. Our parade is also the biggest in the county. So I mean, it's a big event that brings a lot of people and a lot of money to the city of Ligonier. The others, you can go through that report at your leisure. You can have those reports, but you can see that, like, this top spending markets. Some people were looking at those. I mean, service station spending markets. You can see there where they were. But I just wanted to share that report with you that we were able to get for last year's festival. And every year we try to make it better, bigger and better, but again, it takes a lot of money to do more things. So, but I wanted to share that with you. And then I also wanted to ask if the festival committee is always trying to find ways to, you know, fundraisers to make a little bit more money so we can pay for some events. So they asked me to come to you and ask if we could do food truck Fridays on the second Tuesday of the month from 5 to 8 on Station Street. If we could get that street blocked. So it would be from May through August, the second Friday of the month from 5 to 8 p.m. Right now, it's just food trucks and possibly some market, like a maker's market where there's some vendor booths, but it'll be maybe 5 or 6 food trucks for right now. Later, if this goes, we would add possibly somebody might play music. I don't know.
Hey, for what?
Through August.
That'd be 3rd Street through 4th Street,
No, just Station Street.
like Station.
Yeah,
Street from
third,
to 4th.
fourth, yeah.
And you guys would charge for those, that would go to the festival committee, that would go for. Okay.
We just need permission to be able to block that on Friday night.
There are a few restrictions on the state, are you aware of, like blocking the alley and parking for the apartments. And also maybe the garage door, in case the drive car needs to get into the garage, it's garage.
Okay.
I would
So we-
suggest the west side of the fire station on Main Street.
just so we don't have to worry about parking. The library's closed. We can just shut down Main Street, third and fourth.
That's even better.
More rooms, it's wider, and you don't have to worry about back of buildings.
That just once a month, you said.
Yeah, the second Friday of the month. I think it's May 8th is the first one.
Margaret, I have a question for you. I mean, on the surface, it doesn't sound like it's some conflict with our market on Saturdays. But I didn't want to see a huge, removal of our people going to yours and then not setting up for ours. So we put a time.
It's only gonna be from 5 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
That's it. It'd be in the evening.
Is it gonna be like vegetables too?
No, it's
just
it's like a maker's market.
Okay, that's totally fine. I just
Yeah.
didn't want to have two
We didn't want to
things.
see.
Well, and like I said, I don't think it would really. I just didn't want, the issues.
No,
we
it's
had
more
with
like the
parking,
tractors
them
you
fleeing
see.
me to go to you, which.
Yeah, it's more like the tractors you would see out here during the festival, or when they go to like Rounded upstairs, they're just making their crafts.
Totally fine.
Yeah,
How many vendors would you anticipate?
probably between 5 food booths and maybe between 5 and 10 of the other ones.
And that could vary too.
Sure.
Just depends on if they like it, if it works out. And it's all about marketing.
And Brian, your suggestion would be just close down the entire portion of Main, right? Not just one lane or anything like that, right? Or section there.
For the
Third,
shut,
fourth, fourth street.
for that
Third,
block,
Fourth Street,
like I
yeah.
said, the library's not in business then.
Yeah.
So would we use just the street department barricades or
We just put cones across.
cones? Or maybe the truck could park perpendicular to protect pedestrians? Okay. I'd make a motion to allow the closure of Main Street on the second Fridays from May through August.
I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded that, we closed, Main Street between third and fourth, on the second Friday of the month, May through August. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
I appreciate that, thank you. I hope to see you guys down there. The next thing I have is the Ready 2.0 Arts and Culture Initiative Grant. Barb should have sent you guys all the application. I hope you all read it. I got it sent to me from the Arts Commission. Because of the festival, it does need to be a partnership between us and the city, the festival and the city, and others, but mainly us and the city. It's due April 15th, and so I did put something together, a project together. That's the other document that I gave you. We don't have to do this, we can come up with something else, but I just thought I'd put something together for you to think about. I wanted something that would be related to the Marshmallow Festival, but also this grant is to enhance arts and culture in the city of Ligonier. And so I was proposing that we do a public art and downtown placemaking project. So this would be like, I called it the Ligonier Sweet Art Trail, which would be adding create a permanent public art trail through downtown Ligonier, celebrating the city's identity as a home of the Marshmallow Festival. The trail would feature whimsical, interactive, and historically inspired installations designed by regional artists. We could add 6 to 8 large public sculptures, 2 downtown murals, artists, wayfinding signage, Marshmallow Plaza, centerpiece sculpture, maybe some interactive storytelling kiosks, some lighting for nighttime art viewing. And then I incorporated like how much it would cost. This would entail, like I said, would entail it would probably cost about $630,000 with the us asking for anywhere between $300,000 and $350,000 from the Ready to grant, and then the rest coming from partial from the city of Ligonier, corporate sponsors, the community foundation, the festival doing some fundraising campaign, and then some in-kind from some folks that do construction, signage, lighting, marketing, some volunteers. I tried to lay everything out for you in that proposal.
That's a lot of information to soak in.
Yeah,
Are these sponsors, are they confirmed or is that?
no, nothing is confirmed because
Just an example.
I just got this grant like a week and a half ago and I was like, oh my gosh, and it's due April 15th. So I wanna know if you guys are interested in partnering, and then we need to sit down and figure out who we need on the committee to be able to work on a project, if you wanna work on this one, or if you wanna start to throw this one out and start a whole new one. Whatever it is, it has to be something that incorporates arts and culture within the city. And I thought if it did something with the Marshmallow Festival, it would enhance that as well. And it could possibly bring more people into the city throughout the year as well.
It ties in nicely with our study of murals theme. Have you talked to Barb about the,
I sent it to her, but she didn't have time to read it.
Yeah, she's playing through this week with training.
Is there specific match requirements, like for the, to get the state money, does there have to be an equal amount, or how did you decide on?
No, but there is they stress how much partnership that we have. So they want partners with the city and other entities, so that's why I thought, okay, let's get with the city and then start from there.
Mayor, if I may,
Yes,
with the Marshmallow Festival and the money versus the city and redevelopment commission, I would suggest we come to the redevelopment commission. We are gonna do, the alley this year over here, and that's gonna be directed toward Kid and Company marshmallows, so this could tie right into this whole plan. So I would suggest, just knowing Barb, that you would come to the redevelopment versus the city, for funding source. That would be probably much easier.
plan on doing that. I was gonna suggest we tailor this, to ask for that kind of money out of our budget, that's right, it's not budgeted. It's asking a lot from the city itself.
Yeah, well, if you look at on the second page, under point 2, the city of Ligonier investment, it does say the city contribution can come from the redevelopment commission funds or other funding from the city.
Good idea, Brian. I think I'll go ahead and put that in the form of a motion, and we table this till, the next meeting, and that, by that time, we'll have a chance to, redevelop.
Absolutely.
when did you say the deadline was for that?
April 15th. If this one with you, read it. If you don't like it, you come up with a new plan. But this was, I did like sculptures, they were there all year round, murals. I mean, it might pay for the murals.
Brian, I wonder if, with the alley project, if that could be incorporated into this, then what we're paying for the alley could be considered that.
That's what I was
City
thinking.
match.
Yeah, yeah. The next RDC meeting will be the 15th of April.
Yeah.
Did I hear you say there's an opportunity to wait for the next one?
No,
No?
this is done, this is due April 15th and then they're done.
April 8th. Brian,
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's the second. Second Wednesday is the 8th. So I don't know if the week will be enough for you, but that's the next scheduled meeting anyways.
Yeah, it just depends on,
Okay.
yeah.
We
You need a
did,
motion, I'll make a motion to, okay, you didn't make a motion.
yeah, did that, yeah.
Then I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded that we table our decision until the next meeting. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Thank you,
I can
Marguerite.
get Barb to send it to the RDC members as well, if you, they're not all here.
Awesome. Next up, we have a resolution 0309-2026 to transfers of funds. This is just from a grant account to the where is it here? From the wastewater grant fund to the sewage construction fund. And that amount to be transferred is $76,478.46.
Make a motion to approve, resolution number 03092026, transferring the funds.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we allow resolution 0309-2026 to transfer the funds for the sewage construction fund. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up, we have our claims register.
Make a motion to approve the claim register.
Second.
Been moved and seconded that we accept the claims register. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Who seconded that?
I did.
Jeremy.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that, of course, we're in storm season. Not that we have a season anymore, but, tomorrow they'll be testing the tornado sirens at around 10:20. As long as the storm doesn't come in early. So, they're doing that statewide, so if you get phone calls or whatever, just let them know that that's what it is.
The sun's shining on the side, we'll get any call. Brian.
I wouldn't bet on that one.
Yeah.
If they hear it, they always call. I think it's really exciting, what Margarita brought, especially with us talking about the Kid Company Alley. I think that could be a really, really cool asset, for the downtown and even grow our alley to what she, is envisioning. I think that's a really good thing. And just some housekeeping. I think, Mayor, I think you made the motion to table it. Not sure that, I think it should come from a council member. Just so we're legal, Laura.
I'll make.
I think that's what I heard, so I just want to make sure we get it right.
Yeah, I'll make the motion to table that.
I'll second.
Thank you.
Thanks for keeping me in order. It's been moved and seconded that we table our decision for the Marshmallow Festival. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Mike. John.
We're getting very busy in the parks. I know we have cold weather coming again, but, we've started our spring ritual cleaning up. We have several projects going. I want you guys to know, bear with us. You might get calls for the next 3 months or so, Gazebo Park. We're ripping all the brick out, walkways up, the gazebo base. The gazebo, we have a new gazebo that's funded. It's being built right now in sections. We should get that back in May. That's, gazebo park's gonna be stamped in colored concrete like the Veterans War Memorial, and lighting similar. So that's gonna be all redone, very nice. We'll do a little bit of landscaping, eggs and dirt plantings when we're done. We have a play set that will be finished next week in Madden. I know we had a lot of complaints when I first came that we were doing up with Madden. We really stepped that up the last couple of years, done some more landscaping, trees, mid-sized play set. It would be done by now, but they had a couple brackets that were wrong, so they had to get a hold of the manufacturer. Again, we'll seed and straw around that. What else? Soccer's starting. Just very, very busy. My part-timers should come back probably about the first week in April. So depending on the weather, traditionally about the second week of April, we have all the bathrooms open and water running for everyone. And if we have some nice weather, we did put the pickleball nets up and things like that because we knew that was going to happen, but we cannot open the bathrooms until we're out of this frost. And next fall, Pettit bathrooms would not need to be closed. So I've already got heaters in there. I've got to top the attic insulation off. So then we'll have the old fire station bathrooms and Pettit heated for the winters. So that's going to help. Also, the rec center, this spring, we're going to tear out all the old plantings. We're going to put new plantings in and mulch and everything around the rec center. So that's going to all be new. New flagpoles go in the next couple of weeks at the rec center and wastewater.
Thinking of the possible storm coming up, how stable is Eagle right now?
Probably not very. I mean, it's sitting on. We didn't take anything away structurally that was not already a problem. But it's sitting on, and we do have it locked off and stuff. And we taking the light poles down tomorrow. Yeah, we'll just have to wait on the storm and see.
Man.
Nothing.
Man.
Nothing.
Right. Chris.
This may have already been asked. Do we still have a fund for maintaining the murals? I noticed that one board fell off on the Strawberry Valley mural.
They took it off, Chris. Jeff's not here. I'm not sure where that's at in the process, but it was hanging there, so they took it off. There is money.
Okay.
I think the last time they were trying to find an artist or something.
Robert Hudson still, he's the one that painted it, Winona Lake.
Jeff's got a list. I'll check with him tomorrow and see where he's at.
Yeah, I just noticed it wasn't a great lift coming in downtown.
Right.
That's all.
Hey. Brennan.
Park's really nice. I see it every day when I go out the door. It's really nice.
We got all Kenny Park mulch today, just to let you know that's kind of a big deal around everything was mulched today, so again, we're doing everything we can.
I'll give you a chance, Rob. Anything to say today?
I'm good.
Well,
Me too. I'm good.
This past week we had, or week before, we had a meeting with, a construction group to help us line up some jobs here in town and put it all under one umbrella, so to speak. And, hopefully we toured the sites we talked about and everything else. So trying to put together that program and get a lot of stuff done this summer. So kind of anxious to see what they come back with. So, been a challenge, but it's got some good people on it now, I think, too. With that, I would
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
Been moved and seconded that we adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Well, it was, yeah. Voted carried.
It's
So,